Well, this Friday, the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory will honor National Baseball Hall of Famer Jim Thome with the prestigious 2022 Living Legend Award. So that ceremony will also serve as the kickoff to the annual Hunt auction. So joining me now to talk about this big award in this year's event is Andrew Soliday and Dave Hunt, and they brought some really expensive things here that I'm afraid everybody's eyeing it here on the set, guys, right?
Like, of course. Well, hey, you know, I can't go anywhere without bats, of course.
Exactly.
So thanks so much for having us out, Claudia.
You guys, thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, it's kind of a kickoff tomorrow to a really big weekend for you guys. So I guess start with this this big award and the man that you're honoring.
Yeah, so tomorrow we are giving the Living Legend Award to Hall of Famer, like you said, Jim Thome. We are very excited to have him out. This year's event is sold out.
Yeah.
So we have been doing the Living Legend Award since 2007. Our first recipient was Ken Griffey Jr., and we've had other recipients.
Derek Jeter was what, last year?
Derek Jeter was last year. A lot of excitement around that one.
What a group that he's joining.
Yeah, right. So Jim Thome is in great company. Also, Cal Ripken Jr., Henry Aaron, you name it. So he's going to be coming out tomorrow for this great event, and we do that annually every year. And one of the cool things that we make every year, so this is a commemorative bat. So this is in honor of Jim Thome's Living Legend Award right there. Just a lovely
look at that
silhouette in that trademark stance of his. And of course, he will be signing all of these. And again, these are sold out, but we do this every year for our Living Legend Award recipient. And on the back, we got some of the stats. 612 home runs. He's number 8 all time for home runs. So he's a slugger by all intents and purposes.
What I love about how you go about, and talk a little bit more about this, how you go about choosing, because I mean, there's obviously plenty of people to choose from, but just the idea too that you're looking at the humanitarian and that give back aspect, right? Like just reading through other things that he's been involved in. I think for a community like we have here, that means a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, the Living Legend Award is really about talking about accomplishments, not just on the field, but off the field as well. Jim Thome has given back to all of the cities that he's played on. Everything from Cleveland to Chicago to Philly, where you're from. So he is big into that. He was the recipient of the Lou Gehrig Award. And he is just somebody who represents just a leader through and through. So, you know,
all around great guy.
All around great guy. We have heard such great things about him, and we are just we're elated to have him out. And again, this is really our kickoff to this exciting weekend. And
Dave, you're going to be super busy, right? I know the auction.
We don't have anything going on.
You don't have anything going on.
Right.
I love this. What's going to kick off where people can bring by their unique finds, their gold, so to speak, right?
The Appraisal Fair. It's one of the things that we get most excited about doing this every year. I can't believe it's been 20 years we've been doing this down here. But to see such a great history of sports in this region, not just baseball, but so people can bring down their items during museum hours today and tomorrow. And we have experts there that authenticate it and appraise it for them just to know what it's worth. Even if you're not going to sell it,
it's
just
like an
understand
antiques roadshow of sorts.
It is. And we've had some amazing pieces walk in. Joe Jackson bats, Babe Ruth things, all kinds of items. So really cool.
And then once they're appraised, do people often donate them to an auction item or donate them to you all, like for like a good cause?
A little bit of both. I mean, sometimes people want to sell them, but we truly are just there happy to help them understand what it is and what the items are worth. So if they want to bring them down, we always encourage people to know what you have and preserve it. What you want to do with it's your choice, but know what you have for sure.
What a fun time.
Yeah,
and so then after that, your auction.
Yeah, it goes into the auction, which is online now. The star of the show this year is a Babe Ruth game used glove, which is here on set. It's
already
they're
bringing some expensive stuff here. How much do you think this is going to go for?
It's already at $300,000 in the bidding, and it could well eclipse $1 million. It's just an exceptional piece with direct history to Jimmy Austin, who was a friend of his and a player who gave it to him back in the 1920s, and it's been photo matched on his hand in a photo with, oddly enough, a triangular tobacco stain on the back of the glove that matches the photo. So crazy piece, really neat.
Tell us about the bat too.
Yeah, Roberto Clemente, one of the great players and also humanitarians, obviously in baseball history. A very large bat too, 36-inch long bat. But these always do very well. This is around 15 to 25,000.
All right, and you have a Babe Ruth autograph
ball.
And
then obviously, of course, this is not the Sandlot baseball. This one's a little bit better condition. But
you have to probably say that ahead of time so nobody doesn't get too excited.
Just beautiful condition.
But still.
Right. This one in that kind of condition is already over $100,000. So it's amazing to see how these pieces have appreciated over these years. and really have outperformed most major markets, even through all these different trials and tribulations. The world has had our markets up 30 to 40% over the last 3 years.
So you mentioned that
really
bidding
impressive.
is open right now. Folks can bid through.
Yeah, if you go to
when?
huntauctions.com, you can see all the items and bid, or obviously come down to the museum and see them. I'd love to see you guys.
I know tomorrow night's event's sold
Yeah.
out, but what can the public stop by and enjoy still?
And one of the things I absolutely love about this time is you can come by Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Everything is on display that's going to be up for auction. So it is like
that's
having
neat.
another museum inside of our museum. And you're probably never going to see this stuff ever again.
Yeah.
So it is just really amazing to to see a Babe Ruth
Yeah.
glove. So definitely come out, check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Well, Andrew and Dave, thank you so much for stopping by. Keep your eyes on this. Mark Lampkin's here. You know how he gets with things, right? He's already eyed it, making investment suggestions for everybody. So for more information, just head over to thesluggermuseum.com.